Hi there, welcome to today's vlog. My name's Marie if you're new to my channel, but if you're an oldie but goldie, then welcome. Hi. Hello again. We'll probably do this over a span of a few days. Got a bit of a weird work week this week, and I've got a couple of commitments that I have to do, so I'm not sure how this week is going to pan out. I keep looking forward. There is a grey truck in front of me with a really gorgeous looking dog that keeps poking his head out the window. He's so cute, and he's got the bluest of blue eyes too. Anyway, right now I'm at Starbucks. Today's Saturday and we are celebrating my two grandsons' birthdays. So that's Ethan that turns 1 today and Jaden that turned 17 on Thursday. So they're coming around and we're having a bit of a celebration. So I'll see if I'll sneak a couple of little video clips of that. It's another windy day, so not sure. The kids said that they wanted to get in the pool, but I really don't think that's going to happen. So I'm at the moment putting together some last minute bits and pieces together for the Easter baskets for tomorrow, which I work tomorrow. So I'm going to pop to the Japanese dollar store and after breakfast, which I'm ordering a jalapeno chicken pockets. I've not tried that before, so we'll give that a taste test. And it's a little chilly, so I'm going to do a hot vanilla latte. So I'll check back with you in a second. He's a sweet dog. I wonder if they're gonna get him a pup cup. Yeah, no. This is really good.
It is magical what you up to. Can I have a minute of your time? Want me to turn my heel and forget you? All I know, it can't be done. I'm only asking once, would you let me take a minute of
back home and the house is ready for the guys, the party guys. So first of all, I always put on happy birthday on the TV screen. Sometimes I do the music ones, sometimes I do just the screen. Got all the presents laid out. So this half of the table is baby Ethan and this half of the table is Jaden. I managed to find a 17 balloon, a 7 and a 1. However, I could not get a 1 for love nor money that matches the 7. So what we're going to do, we've got a small birthday cake. Baby Ethan's got the 1, so we're going to put the candles on the same cake. So it'll be a 1 for Ethan and then a 17 for Jaden. And then my daughter made some cupcakes here. And then, I don't know if any of you have tried this before. It's called well, the brand is Fago, but the flavour is cotton candy. And it's originally made in Detroit. And my co-worker's from Detroit and so is my husband. So she brings this into work for us to try. So I just saw this in Dollar Tree, so I bought a 4-pack of that for the children to try. And then the Dollar Tree barely had any decorations, so I got this, and then we got this happy birthday up here. Well, that's it for decorations. And then my grandson, he likes to play internet games, so I got that. And then just a little happy birthday, and then they can open their presents. My husband wave.
Oh.
He's gonna be cooking chicken wings, then we're gonna order a pizza and we're gonna do some fries. So that will be their birthday meal, just keeping it simple this year. But yeah, just waiting on the party. Oh, I bought these flowers. Hold on, let me show you these. In our grocery store, they have a little clearance section. So this little section here was $2 and then the purple ones were $2. So I bought 1 of each and put them in there. They'll last a couple of days. They're pretty. So when my husband came home, I told him, oh, thank you for the flowers. And he was like, what flowers? I said, those. You bought them for me. So yeah, turned out a nice day. It's really nice and sunny. It's just a really perfect spring day. Probably, what, do you know what the temperature is?
No, but it feels like it's in the high 70s.
Really? Oh, I thought it was in the low 70s. Yeah, it's just nice. All right, well, I'll catch you guys later. Day, dear Ethan and Jaden. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Morning, it's a new day. So today I thought we could go to Aldi. I've never been able to say that before. So apparently last Wednesday on the 16th, it was supposed to open. They pushed it back a week. So I went on the website last night and kind of got a bit of a weird thing going on. So today is a soft opening. So you can go in there, you can shop at anything that you want, but there isn't an opening time or a closing time for today. Now tomorrow, they've got the grand opening, they've got the ribbon cutting, they've got giveaways. I think one of the things they're giving away is a $500 voucher, and it's only up to the first 100 people that go into the store. But I've got a feeling that people are going to be queuing up or lining up hours before it opens. Now it opens at 8 a.m. I don't know whether to go tomorrow. I know, like for IKEA, people camp out days in advance. I don't think that's going to happen. In fact, you know, when I go today, maybe they got an idea of how many people might show up tomorrow. So yeah, let's go to Aldi and see what they've got. I'm actually really excited. I watch all the Aldi hauls and shops with me, you know, for all the English content creators, and I love it. And I love all the dupes. Now, I don't know the names for the dupes. So I just watched Luke Catlow's shop with me at Lidl, and he had picked up some hand soap, and he said, oh, this is a dupe for this. Now, I'm not familiar with any of the dupes, so that's going to be a guessing game to me, if they have anything like that. So anyway, I'm just going to curl my hair and get ready to drive on down there. What time is it? It's 8:30 now. If they're opening the same time as the grand opening, they should already be open. Aldi update. I'm now here. I'm outside the building. It's 8:45 in the morning, and I would say there's about 50-60 people in line, and they're lining up in the sun. I'm not doing that. I will wait till 9 o'clock, and if it doesn't open at 9, I'll just wait till later in the day. I'm not gonna stand in line. You can tell that people have been waiting for Aldi to open up in Las Vegas. Finally, we're here. Another 15 minutes. Aldi update. So at 9 o'clock, the doors open and they pushed out 4 carts of bottles of water, and I instantly knew they're not opening anytime soon. So they started distributing the water, and I got out and I talked to one of the ladies, and she said they hope to open at 9:30, and I was like, I don't like that word, hope. So I wasn't prepared to sit there for another 30 plus minutes when I've already sat for 15. So I've driven to Home Depot. I'm on the lookout for some stain espresso colour, very specific. I hope they've got it, and we're going to go touch up my frame. I'm also going to look out for a lavender plant, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, they've got dark walnuts. Oh, espresso, that's what I'm after. Perfect, $7.98. Right, I'll take one of those. Found these small lavenders here. They're $6.98, so I think I'm going to get one of those. And then I've got this little plant here. This is a trailer, so this will trail down. These grow quite quickly. My last one died. Right, so I just left Home Depot. Let me talk to you about that lavender. So the other night, about 2 nights ago, I watched a video, and it was titled something like the top 12 best plants for indoors for health. And they had actually talked about lavender, which really surprised me. Now, I know it's a good healthy plant, but I didn't know you could actually grow it indoors. I've never been to anyone's house where they've had lavender in a pot indoors. And they said it thrives, so as long as it gets sunlight. So I thought I'll buy one and I'll put it in the bedroom, because they said it helps with sleep, which I knew that because I put lavender oil on my wrists sometimes. So I've bought one. They also said basil is a brilliant plant to have indoors. Can't remember the reason. And then also this one, which, whatever the name this is, what is this? Nope, can't read it. But they said this one. if I can find it, which I don't have much luck in trying to find videos that I've already previously watched, but if I find it, I'm going to link it in my description box, because it was only a 12-minute video, 13 minutes, but it was really interesting. And the number one plant I've never heard of. I thought they were going to say it was a snake plant, but it wasn't. And snake plant, I think, was at like number 6. So anyway, I bought these 3 plants. I need some pots now, so I might go to the thrift store, see if I can find something there. I'm going to pop home first though and put these in the cool house, because with them sitting in a hot car like this, they're just going to wilt. So I'm going to pop home real quick first. Right, I'm back home. First thing I'm going to do is sandpaper off some paint that I got around the edges, and then go in with my stain, and then that can dry whilst we're out looking for some plant pots. But this is the finished painting. Da, 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 da. Okay, happy with that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Okay, I'm going to leave this to dry. It's very difficult to try and get a straight line because the wood is uneven. So it's just going to have to be as good as I can get it. So I'm going to let that dry. Next, I think what I'm going to do is use this plant pot for the lavender. That'll save me some money. So I'll find somewhere else for this to go and plant up the lavender now. Okay, so we have local California stickers here. These shots are cheaper, $1.79. I paid $2.25 for that turmeric shot the other day. $12.99. These are really cute. Liquid highlighters, lip oil, $3.99. Spring spray, $4.99, and lip kit, $5.99.
$6.99.
Lacura lip mask, $5.49. Cinco de Mayo chocolates, 39 cents. Now these look very interesting. Strawberry cream, milk cream, cookies and cream, hazelnut crisp, $2.99. That's actually a really big bar of chocolate for that price. $1.99. That's a good price. That's a big bar also. What is this? Mini chocolate bars. $2.49. Okay, I'm going to do my Aldi haul. I'm not going to tell you the price of each individual item because we could be here forever. But the total was $41.75. So let's start off. I found these. Loaded bacon and cheddar flavoured wavy potato chips. Oh, look at the picture of those. Those look amazing. I did find something that was British. However, I don't know if it was a British brand. That's Jaffa Cakes. And they also come in strawberry. I think this was cheaper than normal. This was $1.09. Key lime pie cookies. Pasta salad, bacon and ranch flavoured. Now I've had these before, these are good. Oh, I found these for baby Ethan. Rice rust, banana and strawberry flavoured. These are for Ethan. Some grass-fed cheddar cheese. Now I think this is cheaper than Smith's, the grocery store. I did buy some Black Forest ham. Now I'm not sure if this was a good deal or not. When it comes to meats, my husband's the one that knows the prices and whether something's a good deal or not. Creamy Alfredo sauce. That seemed to me to be a good deal. Now I don't know whether these were a good deal or not. They were egg rolls, pork. They just look good. Pork, freshly cut cabbage, carrot and onion. I think they were $3.70 or $3.79. But yeah, I got those just because they look good. Cinco de Mayo chocolates. I think there's maybe only 4 in the packet. How does it say? Oh, 8 chocolates, 39 cents. Coconut water. This is the only brand that I will drink. Then I got a couple of Lacura products. The Wellness Collection, Eucalyptus and Spearmint Foaming Soap, and a H2O Aqua Gel with hyaluronic acid, and this was, I think, $3.79. And then I got a Mother's Day card for my daughter, so I won't show you that in case she sees this. But yeah, and then the Aldi bag, and I thought it was quite funny because I was getting my cart and folks didn't understand the 25 cents thing. You have to put in 25 cents to get the cart, and then you have to push the cart back in, put the little red piece back in, the chain from the cart before, to get you 25 cents out. So I had to show a couple of people how that worked. But yeah, it's a great way to make people return their carts back to the store instead of leaving them willy-nilly in the parking lot. So anyway, $41.75 for this little haul. And I've already given my daughter, the grandsons, little cookies. So I think I'm going to have a cheese and ham sandwich. I just looked this plant up. It's called Pothos Gold, or Golden Pothos, and it's toxic to small children and dogs. That's why the nickname is Devil's Ivy. So I will plant this in a pot in our bathroom so the kids don't get near this. I popped to Walmart and I got a couple of pots, and this simple one here. So I'm going to plant a couple of these plants up now, and then I think what I'm going to do with the mint is put it in a pot but put it outside and see how it does. Well, that was easy. So I'm going to put the basil here instead of in the kitchen, because the kitchen kind of stays dark, and it's saying that basil needs 6 hours of sunlight, so this stays pretty much lit. So I'm going to put that there, see how it does. This one is going to stay in our bathroom. Okay, we'll see how this one does. Hopefully the bedroom is light enough for that to survive. So with the mint, I planted it inside a pot. So hopefully it won't take over. If it does take on, it smells nice out here now with that mint. I wish the basil would survive out here. Yeah, we'll see. I'll keep you updated on these, see how they do. Just so you know, that's plastic and that's plastic, but this one's real. Good morning, good morning. It is 6:22. I'm up, showered, I've got all my face creams soaking into my face. I'm about to jump on the computer, start some editing. I'm an early riser, always have been. Well, I say always, the last 12-15 years, between 5 and 6, but I try to stay as close to 5 as possible just to get the day started. It's nice and quiet, and the best thing is listening to the birds and watching the sunrise. I love it. The sun is coming up, or it's been up to be honest, but it has that nice morning orangey glow on the trees and the roof. So today I hope that my picture is dry enough. It's taken ages for the stain to dry. I picked it up late last night to move it, and some of the stain came off on my fingers, so I'm hoping it's going to be dry enough that we can get it hung today. So let's get this day started. Right, so now I'm outside a brand new coffee shop that I've never been to before. My co-worker has recommended this to me, so I'm going to go inside, take you with me, and see if they do any food too. I'm a little bit hungry. I think I'm kind of on the edge of Chinatown, so but this area all here seems to be Japanese sake and tapas, Japanese crepe shop. There's a spa. Ooh, yeah, I've not been here before, so let's go inside and see. Okay, here we are, Aroma Cafe. Japanese sake and tapas, rice, yogurt, spa, crepes. Not sure what that place is down there, but we got Imperial Sushi Buffet, Imperial Express, Saigon Baguette, and Jongro Chicken, Japanese barbecue. Right, let's go to Aroma Cafe. Okay, it was quite busy in there. They had quite a line, so I didn't want to sit in there and drink my drink. So we're going to give it a taste test in the car, but I'm going to turn the air on because it's quite warm. I'm going to have a little bit of a background hum just because of the air conditioning. There we go. Right, let me show you the drink. So I went for a matcha, not a coffee, and they call this the matcha Einspanner. It has cream on the top. You can see the cream. You can see the cream in there. It's quite thick. It looks quite a dark matcha. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be too strong for me, but let's give it a taste test. Okay. Oh no, that's good. She did ask me how sweet I wanted it. I was just like regular. I mean, I don't know how sweet is. No, that's good. Okay, so they didn't do food in there, so I need to find somewhere to eat. My food has arrived and it looks amazing. So a quiche and a side salad. So I'm going to tuck in. This quiche is really good. It's really light and fluffy. So on my way home, I drive past a different Home Goods to my usual one, the one that's in my neighborhood. So we're just going to pop in there real quick. This is stunning. I have no idea how much that is, but that is so pretty. What is this? This looks nice. $14.99. Gosh, that's cute, but I think I can make something like that. I'm back home and I was really hoping to have my picture hung today, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this frame isn't drying. Let me show you. Can you see there's still patches of wet? Yeah, it's still sticky. So I don't want to hang it up against this wall still whilst it's damp in case it marks the wall, because I don't think I've got any more of this coloured paint left. So I'm not going to be able to match it if I need to do a touch up. Oh, that's annoying. So I will show you the hung picture. It's got to be dry by next week, in next week's vlog. But I did promise to give you an update on Buster on his finished groomed look. And I think I'm going to have to take him to the groomers because him and I are struggling. We're not a good team together. Now Joan, one of my subscribers, said that she used to be a groomer back in her heyday, and she suggested that I get one of those metal arms that has like the lead and the collar and you can attach it to a table, but I just don't trust myself. He's very, very boisterous, and I've seen videos of, you know, dogs falling off the table, and yeah, so I don't think I want to go that route. I'm just gonna have to put this down to trying and failing. I'm gonna have to book him into the groomers next week because it's getting way too hot for him to have this long fluffy hair. But even though I did buy that grooming kit, I can still use that on Ellie because I have groomed her in the past. So it is going to save me some money, but just not as much as I thought I was going to. So a bit of a fail there. Anyway, I do want to show you the couple of items that I got from Home Goods. I got these two candle holders. They're both the same, so I'll put this one down. But they're stone, absolutely gorgeous. And they were only $7.99 each. My intentions are to put them on the dining table, but I really like these. But any stony earthenware bits and pieces that I find along the way, I'm trying to squirrel them so I can do a whole new look. It's kind of dusty. So anyway, that's going to be the end of this week's vlog. I really want to say thank you for watching. I do really appreciate each and every one of you. My views are slowly but surely creeping up, but you know what? I'm happy. I'm enjoying my vlog journey, my YouTube channel. So I do want to say thank you. If you haven't, consider subscribing. and hitting the notification bell. That way you won't miss any future videos. Now I've got a thrift haul for next week and a vlog for next week, and of course next Sunday the Sunday Sunshine Show. So tune in for this Sunday at 7:30, and we're going to do a question and answer. So it's bye from me, and I'll see you in a couple of days on Sunday. Bye.